Just scared the shit out of myself. I thought there was a big old spider between my toes and it was fuzz.
I'm so glad I hit record.
Cedar sign-up. Shifty work into the box. And across. It's in! Oh, it's LaRue! It's a dream return!
Hey everyone, welcome to Casual FC, an Angel City match recap and footy therapy pod, at least for today, featuring two podcast certified footy therapists. I'm your host, Angela Morales, and this is my co-host, Mario Salazar.
Hey everybody, glad to be here. I'd like to introduce myself. No.
Hi. I feel like we're just here. And before we get into actual recap of the last game of the season, first and foremost, big, huge thank yous and shout outs and thanks for being great people. All the nice things to our captain, Sarah Gorden, and our vice captain, Angelina Anderson, for showing what it looks like when people show up for their community and people show up to be the voices of their collective unit and show what a locker room stands for in sports at its heart.
Yeah.
I truly have never been this proud to be a fan of a team. I don't there's plenty to say about the front office. I don't give a shit right now because these players put themselves on the line. The whole team truly, but especially Sarah and Angelina, especially Sarah, because as it stands right now, Black and African players in the league are not safe because of somebody from Orange County who's scared.
Yeah.
Which is going to be so much fun because depending on what part of Orange County she's from, she's going to get Robert Garcia as her new representative. So enjoy that. Enjoy that. It's beautiful.
The bar is set. It's unfortunately pretty low to even make a modicum of this is what you need to do. And we even criticize the watered down.
Oh, for sure. The bland,
nothing burger of a comment that Angel City put out. And I would say that there was a statement put out by the NWSL that was maybe a half step better just because they were defending Barbara Bandev because she was the one essentially being called out for no particular fucking reason, no good reason, and a bunch of bullshit fear mongering. But then we have Sarah and Angelina hang it with their chests and don't pussyfoot around the subject here. It was a transphobic and racist statement or op-ed or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And
someone just had to air their feelings about how they feel terribly about themselves and had to project it on other people. Because, after that episode and I have a lot to say about this, but after the last episode, I want to just say thank you to everyone who said it in the Discord, texted me, DM'd the podcast Instagram, who's reached out to thank us. Sorry, I've had some other stuff going on this week, so I'm especially emotional. I'm so proud to be the voice of this community in the same way that Sarah and Angelina did for the team. Because I don't give a damn what you think about me. If this is the kind of shit you think is right, and this is the kind of shit you think is the way forward in the world, go away, please. Yeah. Because to be quite frank, so it's Wednesday night. If Tuesday night, if election night is any indication of reality, and I truly think it is across this country, we're gonna be okay.
It's going to be hard, but we're going to be okay.
Because the people who scream the loudest over the most dumb shit are the people who are trying to hold on to it because it's dying out. It's literally, pry this out of my cold, dead hands. Cool, die then. Speaking of, as a true millennial who had many friends pass away because of this man, Dick Cheney died and kicked Elizabeth Eddy off of Fox and Friends yesterday. I never thought I'd thank the man. She ended up going on Today, said what you think she say. And quite frankly, the grifter's gonna grift. It's just a pipeline. Every single right-wing talking head at this point has done this in some fashion. Don't be surprised. Don't be shocked. Ignore it as best you can because it's bullshit.
It went from, I mean, not sorry to say, being an irrelevant part of the team.
Yeah.
And frankly, for a while on a couple of teams, just a nice bench rider. But going to whatever, get on Fox and Friends, get your 5 minutes of fame. The next person to spew some hateful racist shit is just going to go over you that has a bit notoriety. Just another white woman from OC. Like,
yeah, honestly, I think that's half the reason why I'm like, this is stupid. Like, I've been dealing with this my whole life. That's why I don't go to Orange County. Like, literally, I step 10 feet across to go get my haircut in Seal Beach, and I dip back out and go to Long Beach. The one beacon of, not one beacon of hope, but another beacon of hope in the league is Haley Carter of the Orlando Pride. Played in the league, GM, literally built Orlando to what they are now. She had a beautiful post about Priska, about Barbara, about all these African players who are gracing us with their gifts of soccer and the people they are. Thanked Priska for everything she's done on the pitch, for the team, for the league. Same thing with Barbara. Like, the way women are standing up for the league, for players, is beautiful. And frankly, I think more teams need to start making statements. Supporters across the league are ready to swing. They're ready to fight. They're like, no, we've come too far. We fought too hard for this. Yeah. I'm just very grateful that the first two captains of this team are Allie Riley and Sarah Gorden. The first two people to outright have the captaincy are two people who don't put up with this shit, who don't allow it to fester and grow and infect an entire team. And that's important because I've been on a lot of teams. I've played a lot of sports. There's always a couple, and they find their way out. They find their way, oh, this isn't for me. And then I guess I may have said this in another place earlier today, but if you can't play on the pitch, I guess you can play the victim. So I just heard Eva start laughing. Whatever. And honestly, that's all this is. It's sad. And I had someone text me and ask me, like, what's one word you would use to describe her? And I said, afraid. That's it.
Yeah.
And you know what? Too bad for you, because you're missing out on cool shit. Same thing I said last time, but that's it. Yeah. Unless something crazy happens, I'm not talking about her ever again in my whole life, and I will be better for it.
Look, every professional player is worried about how their career will end. Every player is
every player
at any level.
And
especially in sport, a professional player will, relative to how when the actual age people retire, they're young. They've only been like done halfway.
Yeah, like, you know, we're barely hitting 40, and these players are younger than us and they're retiring. Granted, some of them just like right around the corner younger than us, but that didn't happen for a long time. No,
and also they've been going at a high intensity, high professional level. So our bodies are not the same. Like both our bodies are broken, yet in different ways.
Yeah. I would have continued sport. My body didn't let me. It caught up with me sooner than it caught up with everyone else.
Yeah. But there's this to go about it. And the decent human, normal person way of doing it. See Allie Riley. or there's the trying to grasp onto straws of like your 5 minutes of fame of hate. That because it's such a small group that nobody likes, like your 5 minutes of fame are going to be up pretty quickly because
that's going to burn out real fast.
Yeah.
But that's none of my business.
But whatever. You know what? Enough of that. I think for whatever the season was, we were frustrated, but we all had fun. I think there was there was lots of moments throughout the season that we had a
grand old time.
What was it? The 5 in the front. We were just like, yeah. That game, like,
sure.
Great.
Let's see what we'll throw spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks. But overall, the season happened. A lot of stuff. There's so much to talk about. We're going to be doing a full recap on the season coming up. Laugh at the predictions we made with Casey.
I pulled those together and they're not great.
They're so funny.
They're not great.
Yeah. Wild season. Wild stuff to talk about. But we're just going to talk about the game against Chicago. It happened. Kristen Press took off her boots for the last time. She almost scored on a listener, which would have been so wonderfully poetic. But I think the best part is that she didn't. Like, as much as I wanted her to hit 50 goals, having her shot blocked by a listener is chef's kiss. So silly. And afterwards, I don't know if you saw the clip of it. Like, someone caught them hugging, and Alyssa told her, "I wasn't gonna let you score on me." And she was like, "Oh, you," and Kristen's, "It wasn't a good enough shot anyway." Like, they were both like, "It's not gonna happen." Alyssa goes, "I wasn't even gonna let it go in," and Kristen said something like, "You would have been so pissed." It's so true, though. You're good friends. You've changed the world together, and it's no. You're not. No, you don't. Just because you're friends, just because you have history together, you're not scoring on me. Absolutely not. And I respect the shit out of that. So
I didn't see that one. I did see the clip of her as she was taking off her boots,
just starting to cry.
And I was just like, oh yeah.
I just wept.
I'm not a crier for these. And then also, like we've discussed before, Kristen did, Allie, like I'm not in that part of the lore. I'm in the current part of...
You weren't on 2010 to 2012 national team YouTube. You missed out, but it was a good time.
Yeah. So it's hitting different. But then, knowing everything, seeing that video of her like just tearing up as she's taking off. And then I just think it's hilarious that she... As soon as the whistle blows, she's like, "Get these fucking things off my feet."
She's like, done. Yeah. I'm done with them now.
But that's on a lot of games. She's just, I'm going to go barefoot on the grass.
Yeah.
Like,
I get that. I was very similar when it came to track and field. My throwing shoes were off the second I was done throwing, and I was just walking around barefoot everywhere or with like chanclas. No, my feet need to be free. But when you do a lot of yoga or like a lot of grounding stuff, it feels weird to have shoes on. And now I do a lot of both of those things. And then now after my ankle surgery, it is uncomfortable to both be in shoes and out of shoes. And it's very irritating. Anyway, enough about my feet. The game happened. Angel City lost 2-1. I was able to watch the first half. So I got to see Miyabi's goal and it was sick. So her first NWSL goal came in the 23rd minute. Chicago equalized just after halftime. And I was like, Eva, my mom, my family, we were all walking into an event. And I checked my phone as we're going through security. And I was like, oh, they just equalized. And then right before the event started, because we were just like, we got there early, we were just sitting down. It was like a book event. We're looking at the book that we got. And my phone buzzes. And I was like, Allie friggin' Schlegel. Like, so mad. Eva's, are you serious? I was like, yeah. So Allie Schlegel at the death won the game. Which is, you know what, in pure Angel City fashion, giving up a goal at the last minute.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Giving up a goal to I think they were in last place, right?
Yeah. Whatever.
You know what? We were saying that both teams need to rebuild. So both teams, if it's not a full rebuild type thing, it's a... restructuring, find mojo, find your shit, get your shit together type thing.
I feel like Angel City's already started the rebuilding. Like, it started mid-season, so everything's just been like, "What?"
Yeah.
So maybe we have a head start, but who knows?
Yeah.
The game happened. Mario found out that NWSL Plus has multi-stream, which I also didn't know. I've seen it now multiple times in people's Instagram photos and.
Yeah, no, okay. So I think we said this when we were talking about the game preview that they should have multi-stream. There is no multi-stream. You can't. And NWSL doesn't do like a whip around show. Right? They were doing their best in the broadcast where they kept pulling into like whenever a goal happened.
That's why nobody saw Miyabi's goal.
Exactly. Because they were doing the wrong.
Don't do this. Don't. It felt like somebody was like trying to zoom in. Like, and doing the little zoom in finger thing. If you're watching on YouTube, you're seeing me do it. If you're not, just do it to your phone and you'll know what I mean. Where like you're zooming in, but it's no, wrong part and you got to go to something else. That's what it felt like.
They got their priorities weird. And I was like quickly flipping through a couple of other podcasts and I came across an old episode of another that just so happened to mention a goal, like something that happened in a ACFC game where during the broadcast when there was a quick water break or like a sub
hydration break or something,
some type of break. There was some type of break where like all the players were like on the sideline real quick. Capitalists got to do what they got to do. Put the commercial on. Yeah. But that they put the commercial so freaking huge and then make the little thumbnail of the game. And then it was the one where it was a sub because as soon as it happened, the ball was thrown in and then they scored on us like immediately.
Oh, that's happened quite a few times.
Yeah.
Probably Kansas City.
But then it was just like, okay, you missed the goal because it was a little tiny thing.
Yep. Yeah.
So but I don't mind you doing this little commercial thing when you find a little break.
But like,
just inverse it. Like,
do it better. Yeah.
Give me the commercial in a picture-in-picture view. Don't make it the main thing.
Yeah. Or do the thing where it's like a border. You see the game the game is still the main thing, but the border is the commercial. Like just the ad, like ticker almost.
Yeah.
But yeah, the season has ended. That's it.
Shout out to our listener Joel for showing us his setup where he was watching all 6 games that were happening at once. So cool. Because he had 2 laptops on multi-stream
and, a TV,
and
like
the TV with the main game.
Yeah. That's talent. That's talent. But yeah, thank you to everybody who listened through the season, laughed with us, cried with us, screamed at the top of our lungs into the void with us. We appreciate it more than we can express. I'll cry about it on another episode, I'm sure.
So we didn't do a footy therapy for this last match, mainly because we were both busy by the end of the game. And
I was listening to Annie Lennox talk. Listen, I'm not sorry. I love soccer, but like it's Annie Lennox.
And yeah, it didn't get one out. But then I thought about it. I was like, honestly, it's the last game. We lost.
Not much else to say.
Not now. Yeah. But what I would like to do, and I would like to put it out as a if you were so inclined.
Yeah. Come help us.
We will be recording our season recap in a couple weeks. And we'll be going through everything that we can remember that has happened throughout the season, where we're at, what we might be looking forward to. Send us your footy therapy for the season. Send us a audio clip. That would be cool. Send us a video. That would be cool. Or just write it out and send us a DM or an email or whatever it may be, and we'll read them out. But I think it'll be fun to just hear from you on how you felt during this season. And the thing is, honestly, it doesn't even have to be particularly about our season and our record, and
it can be about the community as a whole and your favorite memory from a home game or a fan fest or what
community
have you.
event or whatever it may be. Yeah. Or if it is about the season, that too. Honestly, just give us, I think it'll be fun to hear from people. And if you've never sent us a message or never replied to one of the footy therapy things on Instagram, then
I'll peer pressure you. Do it. Yeah. Let us read what you think.
Yep. Yeah, it'll be fun. And I think it'll be a fun way to end off the season. So with all of that being said, just a nice, short, sweet episode. Like I said, we'll be recording the recap episode in about 2 weeks. So if you have something to send, please send it in.
We'll put reminders on the gram.
Yeah. And then just like the players, we were doing this week in, week out whenever there was a game.
We also need a minute.
Yeah. We're going to take a minute, especially going into the holidays. So we'll be taking a break during the off season. That doesn't mean we're not keeping up with what's happening. We're just...
Oh, no. Because I'm going to the final. So if anybody doesn't know yet, I will be at the NWSL final with Eva. We're going to be up in San Jose as of the Thursday beforehand. So let us know. Hit us up.
Yeah.
DM me, DM the show. We'll all get the information. We're going to go see a recording of, what is it? Sports Are Fun? Kelly O'Hara's Just Women's Sports show. So we're going to a recording of that, which I'm super pumped for. That ends at 6:30. And then we get to walk 4 blocks or something like that to a different location. Because at 7:30, Sam Mewis's show records, and I got tickets to that. I'm pumped. So nice. If anybody wants to see if there's still tickets available, doesn't have those links, hit me up. I got you. I learned from WNBA All-Star Weekend to check all of the things. So I have found many things.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you're going to be up there, it sounds like it's going to be a fun thing. There's an awards show that if you can be at the award show, cool. If not, it's going to be on ESPN.
For that.
What?
I'm bummed we're not going to be up there for that because it's Wednesday. But we're also, they also haven't started selling tickets for the Skills Challenge yet.
Okay. Yeah. And that was
going to say that Friday. And I'm like, hello.
Yeah. I was going to say that's the other thing. The Skills Challenge is going to be happening. That's the one that will be on TV a month later or something like that. I don't know, something stupid. It's stupid that it's not live.
Yeah. The NWSL, in the case of the, like, when should this air, needs to take a book out of the WNBA's, or a page out of the WNBA's book, because having the Skills Challenge and then having the game that same weekend, it hits. It's so much fun. It's just a party in the whole city you're in. There's like activations. There's so many good things. I will have podcast stickers, as many as I can find. I'm probably going to steal all of Mario's if I haven't already. I will be up there recording stuff, getting footage. Come say hi. If you see Eva and I, will be up there. A bunch of friends are coming up too, so it'll be a good time.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
So that's happening during the off season. I don't know. Depending on how many of you get to Angela or what happens to Angela while she's out there, we might just do an episode.
And then maybe, depending on how many people want to go, I'm putting this ask out there publicly because I'm crazy. If anyone wants to go to the Winchester Mystery House with me, it's 5 minutes from the stadium. It's super close. Tickets are normally like $42. They're a little spendy, but we could probably get a group rate if we get enough of us.
Damn, that sounds like fun. I've always wanted to do that, heading up there.
I've done it. I did it as a very young child when we were up there for a tournament. I was 10. Weird things happened. So I'm excited to go back as an adult. Very excited, actually. And yeah, I'm very excited for that weekend.
And other things that we'll be doing, we definitely will be doing our annual retirement retrospective episode.
For sure. So many people are retiring. It's so depressing.
Yes. And I don't doubt that from now till when we record that, usually in December sometime, there might be 1 or 2 more final decisions by then. So we'll do that one. We'll definitely have standalone episodes for Kristen and for Allie, because
100%.
I've got some learning to do, and Angela has some lore to tell.
I might tap in the resident soccer lore queen,
who herself has called her mind a junk drawer of lore.
Yeah,
so
she's a human junk drawer.
It'll just come out. And if you want to help me with my off-season silliness, if you've been listening long enough, and if you haven't, I'm telling you now, my form of being distracted, ADHD, whatever you want to label it as, hyperfixation comes into, hey, I have an idea. Let me do this. I think it's going to be funny. I don't know if anybody else will, but I did it. A couple years ago, we did Where's the NWSL Schedule.com.
Yeah.
Which is our countdown website of when the season ends to when we can all plan our lives around this schedule and find out what we're going to do. Don't hold us to it, but Angela and I have a lightly penciled in goal of trying to go to an away game next year, and
we're gonna try really hard,
but life and kids and all of that good stuff,
and Mario's kids take precedent, because if it just means that Eva and I are the ones who go and we like FaceTime Mario, that's what it means. But yeah.
And then for extra little bit of silliness, check out the San Andreas Cup, which is my little cup made up for the California teams in our tournament for the year, which we have not won yet. But, next year, 2026, is going to be a whole thing. So
you never know.
So with that, if you like what you hear so far, you like it.
Just if you're here, you like it.
Hit the subscribe button wherever you're listening. Check out casualfc.com for all the pod links. We're also on YouTube. Check out our socials at casualfcpod, all one word, on Instagram and Threads and TikTok, at casualfc.com on BLUESKY. Instagram is probably going to be your best bet. Join us on the Discord. We just it's basically a fun group chat all the time.
Yeah.
So check us out. And if you need anything, just email us or DM us and we'll send you a link if you can't find it. And of course, there's a couple easy ways to support the pod. Number one, just share, tell someone about our pod, comment on an episode, comment on a post. It's all about the engagement. The more people see it, the more people, like, everybody was engaging with our video about the op-ed. And because everybody did, it actually got boosted and it got around even more. And it's unfortunately one of our biggest reached videos.
Yeah. But I think it was very well received, or pretty well received, I will say.
I didn't see anything bad.
Did we delete any hate comments?
No, we did not. Which is great.
That's what's up.
And then the other way, we have merch. So if you want to go check out some of the silly things we've put up, shop.casualfc.com, check it out. And if you feel so inclined, you can always support the pod by buying us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/casualfcpod. It's a quick, easy way to throw us a buck or two for what we're doing. And thank you for the people that did feel so inclined, especially after that op-ed episode. And
as a quick little inside joke, Preacher Angela says thank you. Preacher Angela, because apparently I delivered a sermon in that episode. So like the least religious person, I'm more just, can you not be jerks? Thanks. But hey, I'll take it.
The Book of Angela said, don't be a dick.
I posted on my Instagram story yesterday. It's like a screenshot of an episode of Sesame Street, and it's Ernie. I think it's Ernie and Cookie Monster holding the letter D, like lowercase d. And said, and if somebody put, don't start no shit, it won't be no shit. And I was like, this is my actual political party. I asked my mom if she saw it. She goes, yeah. And I was like, what'd you think about it? She's, you are who you are. Yeah. But thank you, everyone, for sticking around with us through yet another season of Angel City Roller Coaster Soccer. We love you, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah. All right. Bye, everyone. That's staying in the pod.